From the Empire State to the Golden Gates, this is Quad Radio USA.
Cool. Yeah.
Now, with all the dirt from the world of ATV motocross and GNCC racing, here's Mr. 10 Seconds, Rodney Tomlin.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Quad Radio. As this weekend, we welcome you on behalf of our friends at Tire Balls. And don't forget, if you contact Pat McGuire and tell him that you heard about him on quadradio.com, you'll receive an extra 10% if you're a new customer. And, of course, as we come to you today from a brand-new facility, this is the Mammoth Park Resort and the Mammoth GNCCs. We welcome to Quad Radio one Forrest Whorton. And Forrest is one of our senior riders and one of the fastest out on the track for sure. And that's on the utility side of things. And Forrest, this is what the senior 45 plus 4x4 class. Is that the exact title of it?
It's the senior 40 plus. 4x4 senior 40 plus. They changed it to 40.
Changed it to 40. Okay. But basically you're one of the guys that are over the age of 40, and you like to still come out here and play around on your utility ATV or 4x4, right?
Yes, I do. I enjoy it.
Now tell me a little bit about yourself, man. Where do you come from?
I'm from Virginia, Northern Virginia, and been racing since 2006. Bought my first kind of race bike, I guess, in 2006, and did some racing in Virginia, the VXCS in Virginia, and we kind of migrated toward the Nationals. Met some folks that kind of led me in this direction, and no regrets.
I don't doubt it a bit, because you've become an instant star as far as I'm concerned in that morning race in the 4x4s. And what I'd like to see is the rivalry that you've built between you and Mike Penland. It's a friendly rivalry, but it's a lot of fun to watch you guys go at it.
Yes, it is. Mike is a great guy. I got to know him early on in my race career here. Go down and spend some time with him at his shop and learn a few pointers. And anyway, he was one of the ones that definitely instrumental in getting me to come to the national races, for sure.
I wonder if he kicks himself in the butt for that sometimes.
No, I don't know. Maybe, but we have a good relationship. I know we've had a couple tangle-ups up in Snowshoe. We had a little problem up there. It was all an accident and in front of everybody, but we got over it, and we're going on.
That is great. Yeah. And that's good. And you know, you'll have that. That's the whole thing about being competitive. Sometimes your tempers flare, but what's really neat especially about GNCC, man, it seems like you always find that common ground.
That's correct. Yes, I agree with that.
Now, tell me a little bit about the backstory about you. Where do you come from exactly before you got into racing? I mean, what do you do as a normal human being? I know you're not all about, I'm sure a lot of your life is dedicated to GNCC, but there's some other parts of it. You got a family and everything, right?
I have family, and also have my own business. I have a masonry construction business, and that's what helps me out here to be able to get to this. And my son and my brother and my nephew works for me, and we've been in business for like 32 years, and it's just been great.
That is awesome, man, and that affords you the time and the luxury to be able to come out and do this kind of stuff, I guess.
It sure does.
Now, tell me a little bit. You've won a couple of championships. How many championships have you won here in the GNCC?
In 2010, I won the championship, 2010, 2011, and going for another one, 2012.
Hopefully 2012, that's for sure. And one thing we can say about that senior 40-plus 4x4 class, there is some stiff competition out there, and it's a great class where the guys can really go out and have a lot of fun.
Absolutely, and this year has been better more than ever. We've, I guess, lowering the age to 40 has brought in an extra several other riders, maybe as many as 5 additional riders. Some of them are pretty fast.
Now, do you find that to be a little competitive for you out there?
Yes, on the start, and not so much after the race gets going, but on the start, it is for the first mile.
That's great. And in your short time in GNCC, do you have a lot of support? You have a lot of backing, I guess, sponsors and stuff like that stepping up for you?
Yes, I do. This year, especially this year, I have a lot of my local people that knows me, the businesses that I deal with back home. They're all kicking in and just helping me out. I mean, just people like the trash disposal, and then just the people the supply houses that I use, pool supplies and things like that, and on and on.
Wow, that is just great to have that kind of support. And how old are you, Forrest?
I'm 53.
And obviously having the time of your life right now, huh?
Yes, I am.
Well, I hope the best for you. Good luck here this weekend at this new venue, the Mammoth GNCC, and I understand you're out looking for a sweatshirt right now.
Yeah, I got a little warm on me. I started biking the track earlier. I've friends of mine, and we all went out, and it was cooler on the start, and we got about a mile or two into the track, and we had to shed some clothes. So anyway, I'm going to pick up my hoodie.
Very good. Now, can you give us an idea what the track is like?
Yeah, I would say the track is going to be it's a little bit of everything. There's some open places where we can, really get along, and then there's some tight woods and a lot of off camber, and a lot of rock. But it's going to be great. I think it's going to be wonderful.
Well, good luck to you, man.
Thank you.
That's Forrest Whorton. I'm Rodney Tomlin. This is Quad Radio.